Men and their coaches are here tonight. They just completed the Big Ten tournament, which they were ranked third in the tournament, and won all 4 games, surprisingly, without much competition. The last time, I will tell you, the last time I was looking it up, that the Indiana baseball team won the Big Ten was 1996. So it's quite an accomplishment. And Fred, I told you I was going to say something. Fred Glass, the perfect athletic director for Indiana University, that Indiana started playing baseball in 1865, which is a long time ago. And I will tell you that they're still playing on the same field that they did in 1865. So Fred, these guys deserve, Coach Smith and his staff, they work awfully hard. They deserve a new facility, so I'd like to personally request that we complete that project and get these guys a new home to play, and they deserve it. We're going to hear from a lot of people, but indulge me a moment and let me introduce and certainly give a welcome round of applause for the head baseball coach at Indiana University, Coach Tracy Smith.
Thank you very much. And Scott, what he didn't tell you is he was a sophomore on that team back in 1865. So I know you've got a lot planned tonight, and honestly, we didn't have plans to be here until a couple days ago when everything was decided, and I know that I speak for the guys that stand in front of you. We're so proud to represent you, and you know, we've got a lot of business. I mean, it's been an interesting week because people are you excited about getting to the tournament? I mean, I think everybody's excited about it, but we really feel like we've got a great chance to do some things, and moving on to the College World Series is something that we talked about when the senior class and the first recruiting class and the guys that are standing here. That's the thing we kept talking about, and you can't get to the College World Series unless you get to the NCAA tournament. And the fact that we did it in pretty dominating fashion, I think these guys feel good about going into this weekend. But when the selection show was going on Monday on ESPN, and I had an opportunity to take part in a couple of these regionals back at the Miami of Ohio where I'd coached before, and they'd always send us out west. And so we're watching the selection show, and you're watching these regionals pop up, and you know, you're looking at predictions, you're hearing predictions on the internet prior to, but just kept seeing these western regionals fill up, and I was sitting there with my fingers crossed going, please, please send us to Louisville. That would be so awesome, because I want people like you to see this baseball team perform. And I think the fact that it's in Louisville gives us a chance, a unique chance, and something that I've never seen that we can, and Scott and I have talked about this, we can make it almost our home venue. And we have a unique opportunity to do that, and I hope that if you haven't seen this team play, you come out and support the Hoosiers this weekend, because I think you'll be impressed. And for all the questions I've had a lot of people ask, is it on TV again like it was on the Big Ten Network? Unfortunately, it's not, so I think you have to get a ticket and see us this time. But we've got a great product and some wonderful young men who work very, very hard to get here. We hope that we make you proud this weekend, because that's going to be something we're shooting for. But rest assured, this group that stands before you today, we are not satisfied just to be in the NCAA tournament. We want to keep moving on. And I'd heard this is a heck of a party, and it sure looks like it, and I wish we could spend more time with you, but as we were walking in, I joked to the guys, I said, don't think we're going to feed you tonight, so just walk on through. And so we've got to head on down to Louisville. We still have business in hand, and I would just say, even though we're not playing the Wildcats this weekend, we still play that other team in Kentucky. So come on out and support us. We'd love to see you. Go Hoosiers!